Hi there, I am going to show you how to set up part one of activity one for our energy in waves. It's the properties of wave, and part one is called waves and energy. Now, this is going to be 3 different stations that you want to set up for your students. You're going to want to have at least 2 setups at each of those stations. It really depends on the size of your class how many setups of each you'll have. So we're going to go over how to do each of them. It's really easy. The best part is in the teacher guide, there are instructions that you want to print out and put at each station. You'll see there is one that has the ping pong with water, you have the salt cups, and then you have the solar as well. Okay, so the first thing you're going to do is you're going to set up what I like to call the water with the ping pong ball. So you get yourself a container and you fill it up about halfway with water. You're going to set a clear plastic lid on one side, and then you have the ping pong ball. When you're setting it up for your students, just set it to the side. You can set it on the instructions. These are instructions for your students to follow. But what your students are going to do is they're going to take the ping pong ball and they're going to drop it, and they're going to watch and see what happens. They're going to make lots of different observations, and they're going to drop it from different heights. I like to tell the students to wait until the water has settled out before they drop it again. There's also a student activity sheet that's in the teacher guide to make it easy to print out and have them write their observations on that. The second station is going to be the salt cups. So you're going to have 2 cups as part of the stations with salt on one of them. Now I'm going to show you how to make the cups. It's very, very easy. You want to prep the cups ahead of time. So you have a tall 9-ounce cup, and then you have a balloon. You're going to take a pair of scissors and you're going to cut the balloon so that the end that you blow up, and then you're going to discard that, but you're going to keep the fat end. Then you'll take it and you'll open it up and you'll stretch it over the cup, just like that. Now, in this station, what the students will do is they're going to leave the cup with the salt on the table. They're going to take the other cup. They're going to start about 8 to 10 inches away, and then they're going to pop this one. So pop that and make observations as to what happens to the salt. There's some really cool things that they can do with this to see like how far away they can go and still get the salt to move. Could they put a book in it to help block? Those type of things to make different observations. So we're just getting them to take an idea. Another thing that you can do is have them reduce the amount of salt that's on the cup. Does that make a difference? So that is the second station out of the 3. The third station, you're going to want to have a lamp, and you're going to want to have this solar cell, okay? And you're going to want to have a piece of paper. Once again, instructions for every station, you're going to want to cut those out, put them at the station, but you want to demonstrate it for your students ahead of time of what they're doing, okay? So the first part of this, and I recommend that you clamp this to like a little drawer or a cabinet or whatever it is so that, you know, a student doesn't have to hold it, but I'm just going to hold it for right now. So you can see that I've got the solar, I've got the panel right there. What the students are going to do is they're going to turn on the lights. They're going to make observations, and then they're going to turn it off and make observations about what's happening from the solar panel to the wheel, okay? Then the second piece is they're going to keep the light off, and they're going to take the white piece of paper and they're going to put it over top of the panel itself. So the spinner is still here, ready to rock and roll. And we're going to turn this on. And they should notice that this isn't spinning, and then they remove the paper and it starts spinning. Okay, so those are going to be the 3 stations that you set up for part 1, waves and energy. of the activity, property, and waves.